Let's play and welcome back to more World of Hockey. This is Season 10, already a decade in. Of course, next video we'll be seeing the decade stats after this season's over. See how everyone is stacking up against each other. My bet is probably around Adam Rice, Corey Rice, and Jason Roulier are going to be the top three players. Chad Kingsley might be getting up there, but I think those will be our top three guys that have been created. That's my guess. Probably Jason first, Adam second, and Corey in third would be my ultimate guess. But anyways, last season, BC Lumberjacks, Adam Rice winning a second World Cup with the BC Lumberjacks, beating the Czech Republic Police in 7 games. As you see, we managed to get eliminated in the first round again. To the people that came into the finals, which was the Czech Republic Police, maybe we would have had better luck against BC, or maybe we would have got swept by Russia. Who knows? It doesn't matter. That season's over and done with. Pretty lackluster point season 2 for our guys. As you remember, we still had that franchise player who did get sent down because the game's stupid, so we couldn't use them in the playoffs, and that's one of the reasons why I think we didn't have such a long playoff run. But we are at the draft here. I can't remember if we have any picks. I also don't think there's many amazing players. I think there was really good second-round players. I think we might have traded for second-round picks or something if I recall correctly. But let's look at the draft class real quick first before we get into this, I should say. Yeah, so you got your elites pretty much at the top 5, 6 as usual, and then some top 6, top 4 defensemen and so on and so forth. So nothing too crazy. All going to be good players, I imagine, but let's get into the draft. And I'm pretty sure we have maybe 2 seconds. I know we don't have any first because I know we traded our first round pick. So we have a fifth overall, second pick, I should say. And then the 19th and the 24th. So we have 3 second round picks. So that would be pick, 48, I guess. Be the lowest, give or take, something like that. All right, so let's just sim to our pick. We're not gonna try to trade up or anything like that. So I think this guy was the centerman that was just before us. I think, just my guess, he could have went to the last pick in the second or the first round. But we'll take a look here, see what we have. So we have the Sontag guy, who's probably going to be the guy we're going to take, because, he is a gem, and he's a top 4 medium potential, so he's probably going to be really good. We'll lose out on Leopold, but I like to have a good defenseman in the back end, so we're going to go ahead and take him. Oscar Sontag. Then we'll simulate. A couple picks up. I imagine that goalie's gone. I don't see why he'd still be here a couple picks later, but we'll check. Yeah, he is. Okay. So technically we could trade down a bit if we wanted to, but I don't want to risk it and then miss some guys here. So we're going to go ahead and take... Probably going to take Noonan here. Even though he's 60 overall, that'd be almost a 3rd round pick. In the 3rd round anyways, but we'll bounce on him. It's fine. Gabriel Noonan. It's not like we're going to be able to trade down really anyway, so... And then we'll grab the other... I think there was another guy in the 60s here. If I recall correctly. It was 80s, 82. The centerman, Nikita Kozhevnikov. Sure, well, that's how it's pronounced, sure. He's in the 80s, but we're going to take him here as well. Actually, we could probably take the goalie. It'd probably be the better choice. Ali Lee. That's a name, yeah. We'll go Ali Lee, and then pretty sure we have a third, at least 2 thirds. No, I'm not getting rid of my 3rd, thank you. Yeah, 2 thirds, late round picks, but both of them are here, so it's fine. Then we'll take the centerman, so he's perfectly in line to before we were going to take him. That works out 100% perfectly for us. And then the other gems, there should be 2 more left, maybe 3 late round picks. 2 more, 158 and 250. I'm gonna have to just take both of them my next 2 picks. Why not? Doesn't bother me at all. Some user pick, and we'll grab the last gem. I just have a team full of gems. Getting ready to kick some ass. Ruben Garlock, defenseman. I like his name. 50 overall, nothing too special, but You never know. Top 4 medium potential. Most likely won't be that Josiah Hart, but let's see if we have anything. Elite medium goalie here, who's just chilling. We go ahead and grab him. Why not, right? Vaclav Klesla, 63 overall. That's probably 20 or something, but still, if he's elite medium, he's gonna have trade value. Who else is around? Anybody else? A couple of low elite players. I'll take a gamble on Dansk here. Ola Dansk. You never know. He's 50 overall right now. He's probably going to be an elite low or like top 6 something. Chimera. I'm just going to grab Dan Sidhu. Why not? Finish it off. I think we drafted relatively well, even though I didn't really check like their stats or anything like that. I think it's still decent. A lot of draft picks around. It's going to fill out the AHL team in a couple years, hopefully. Alright, so we'll sim to the re-sign phase and see what the hell's going on here. A couple of scouts we gotta re-sign. Some of them we aren't, because we're gonna try to do the same thing we did last time. Matt Savage accepted our contract extension we gave him at the end of last video. Noah Dobson rejected ours. Carter Hart accepted, which is good. Zach Moffat accepted. I don't even remember offering him a deal, but I guess I did. A little strange. I didn't think I'd give him another one, but I guess I did. Okay, so we have how much cap space? $21 million of cap space to sign whoever we need to sign. So first things first, I'm going to make sure that all of our goalies are signed. Stuart Skinner isn't, but I think we're going to get Galchenyuk to take a spot, depending on how much Stuart Skinner wants. Yeah, 3.3. You could go find an actual role, buddy. You're still young. We'll let Galchenyuk play the backup role for next season, because he needs to get up there. Dadonov, we'll qualify him to an RFA. Klesla, we'll offer him a contract. He's our highest rated goalie, and these two could kind of just stew there for now. Alright, let's check the RFAs in skaters. He's got Enquist, who needs to be signed. He's going to be a bit pricey, I bet. 4.5. Let's give him a 6-year deal at 5.7. Or 4.7, I should say. See if he's interested in that. Gill, 23 years of age, elite low, 79 overall. Wants a 1-year deal. I'll offer him a qualifying offer just in case. Gonzalez, I'll offer him a qualifying offer as well. Paxpoo, 79, 23 years of age. Probably let him go. Williams, 22. I'm going to offer him a contract. I'm just going to tender all these guys qualifying offers and see if they want to sign them or not, you know. How much space do I have on my team? Not much, but so I'm gonna have to let some of them go. But Chikinen can leave. I'll get rid of him. Other Savage, that's never gonna pan out. He can be released. Gunderson, we'll qualify him. Qualify Rodin, and we'll qualify Artemir. Okay. So besides Enquist, those are the only guys I really need to sign. Okay, so Mantha, Heinen, and Newhook. Newhook, I think we're going to release. We're going to try to find someone else. Skinner, we're not going to re-sign either. Noah Dobson. Denisenko, I'm probably going to let go. Backman, I'm going to let go. I'm just going to release him now while I'm here. Kaminsky, you can be gone as well. Joki Harju, I'm going to release you. Let's check our depth before we sign anybody here. So center depth, we have Wright, Savage, Nakas, Cam, Doc, and we're fine there. Center depth, we're fine. Left wings, we got Kako, Heinen, Newhook, and Skinner. So those would be our top left wings already. Perry is going to jump up. He's going to be like second line left wing, no problem. Then we have all these young guys that haven't got a chance to play yet. Right wingers, we got Roulier, who's set to a franchise now. Damn, dude. Anthony Mantha, who would be our second liner. Yeah, so we need to sign some people. See if Mantha's interested. Let's see what he wants. 3.6 for a 6-year deal. No, I'm going to let Mantha go. I don't feel like paying that kind of money. Marcus Lee, keep, obviously. Zach Moffat, staying around. Gonzalez. Defensively, we have Makar, Thompson, Brandstrom, Sandheim, Enquist, Dobson, None of these guys are really ready to make the jump in. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really stops him. See if I can pick up someone better in the free agent pool. All skaters, UFAs. See, Alex Newhook, I feel like you're not producing the way I want you to produce. You were on the top line for like all that time and you weren't doing shit with it, which bothers me. Your accuracy, I guess. He's got everything else. He's got speed, acceleration, agility. He's good defensively. He's good offensively. I don't understand why he doesn't put the puck in that as much as he should. Depends how much money he wants. 84 overall, 26 years of age. He's gonna want a big deal, I bet. 5 years. Let's do 2 at 4.3. He's not interested in extending an extension, but if he wants that, he can have that. None of these guys are. Denisenko, I think I'm going to have to keep around just in case I don't get what I need to get. So we're going to do a 1-year deal at $950. I'm going to let Jeff Skinner go. I don't feel like having him on the team. Same with Heinen, because they're not going to sign anyways. Yeah, and that's how we're going to have to roll, I guess, this season. Had a bit of a brick wall, it seems. So Newhook rejected, obviously. Denisenko accepted, Klesla accepted, and Quist rejected, so I have to give him more money. 5-year deal at 4.6. Do 4.725 for a 5-year deal for him. And accepted. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Dylan Strome's in there. Fraser. This is guy that's been tearing it up, isn't it? Rasmus Srlainen, Tim Flugren, Michael Lozado could help Mr. 40 goal scorer over here. Give you a good second line depth, even first line if you want to throw him there. Gets over like 30 goals a season pretty much throughout his career, so let's try to get him to a deal. Got no team's interested in him right now. He wants a 4-year deal, which would put him at 2029, 30-31, 5.5. Seems manageable. Let's try to lowball him a bit. Let's do like just to save a couple bucks. 5.2. You might not. Someone might come around and steal him from us, but so we wanted to sign another defenseman too. Rasmus Ristolainen could be a good 1-year solution to help out the decor. How's he been doing the last couple seasons though? Plus players last 2 seasons, playing almost the entire season. Yeah, I think he could help. $6.6 million for 5 years, though. I do not want that. I could do a 1-year deal, or who else is there? Timothy Liljegren, who's a couple years younger, wants 6.5. 1-year deal, put him at 5.5. Let's see, there's Timmy. Could use him. This is another depth guy. 1 year, 1.5. Sure, sounds good to me. Phil Leger, another depth piece. Why not? 1 year, 1.525. Timothy Reed accepted. Phil Leger accepted. So there's 2 like top 9 guys. Michael Lozado rejected. He's going to freaking Louisville, my old former team. Clefbaum rejected. He's going to Baltimore. Okay. Need a defenseman. Torrey Krug. Kind of a downgrade from having what's his face, but I'm gonna have to go with it. Torrey Krug, 4.4 million. I think Math is still there. Alex Newhook's still here as well. Nobody's interested in Alex Newhook. I'll give him a 2-year deal at 4.65. See if he's interested in that. And Newhook is coming, so is Krug, so that's kind of helps. It's not the guys we wanted, but all right, it's time for the new season. I forgot to sign a scout because I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna go ahead and look. I doubt there's anything in there now that we missed it. We only have 16 scouts. How did that happen? Like, I don't get it. Whatever. Hire scouts. I bet it's all trash. B minuses and lower probably. C's. Yeah. So we're just gonna have to wait till next season. It's no biggie. Roster moves. Let's check out what we're gonna roll with this season. I have no idea what our team looks like, quite honestly. So centers, we got Wright, Savage, Nakas, Cam, and Doc. Still the same as before. Let's check the system, see if anyone is. Not really, but there's guys there. Left wingers, we got Kakko, Perry, Newhook, and Denisenko. In the system, there's Williams and Gill. They both jumped up to 81, so maybe we'll throw them in there. Right wingers, we got Roulet, Reed, Lee, Moffat, and Leger. We got Gonzalez chilling in the AHL. So right now, it looks pretty decent, honestly, what we're throwing out there. Denisenko probably going to be the odd man out, I'd imagine. Though I might call up Avery Williams. I think it's Avery, right? Yeah, Avery Williams. How's he been doing in the AHL? Let's just take a little look here. 40-point getter. Those last 2 seasons. Not too bad. What about Gill? Chase Gill. Around the same. Okay. We'll see how the team goes. If it's if they're doing okay, I'll keep an eye on these 2 guys' stats in the AHL to see if they deserve a call-up or not as well. But for now, we'll keep it the way it is. Defenseman, we got McCarr, Thompson, Branstrom, Sandheim, Enquist, and Krug. So we need to call someone up just for an extra defenseman, and it'll be this man right here. Pikaranen, who I believe is still relatively young, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 22. Defenseman, so he'll fit in nicely for the extra guy. But Torrey Krug has fallen off a cliff. Might go look and see if there's better defensemen on the trade block already, because we need it. Then we got Carhart and Galchenyuk as our goalies, and then our backups are Dadonov and Klesla in the AHL. Let me just take a look at Shea Theodore real quick here. If I turn down this cap, make it easier to trade him off later if he falls off a cliff. Look at my goalies situation. Klesla I'm keeping. Let's try for 1-for-1 here, see if this works. Jokala for Shea Theodore. Rejected. I could throw a pick in there. Or a player I have not signed that I don't feel like signing. Sontek, I think I'm going to keep. Sidhu, I'll throw in there. See if you're interested in that. And then I'll throw in a pick. I'll throw at the top. On the highest I'll go as a second. I'm not going any higher than a second. Do this your second, why not? There we go. Okay, so that brings the defenseman. Do some best lines. I'm going to put Matt Savage as our second line center for the season. So we got Newhook, Wright, and Roulier. Kakko, who I'd rather have as my first line guy. There we go. Serge Perry with Savage and Newhook. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Serge Perry up here. I'm going to put Kakko down here with Alex Newhook and Matt Savage. And we got Marcus Lee, Cameron, and Tim. And then we got Zach Moffat, Nakas, and Phil Leger as our bottom pairing, which I think is going to do well, honestly. So the key is, like, I really wish there was a way to save this best lines, you know? If they could just do that simple little thing. Save a best line, so that way when you press best lines, it does the lines you want, and not what the game thinks is best lines. It'd be lovely, but that's not the case. So we have Thompson and McCarr, Branstrom and Theodore, and Sandheim and Enquist as our pairings. And then let's check the special teams out, just to be on the safe side. Newhook, who's getting top line minutes, he better freaking score. You know what? I'm going to put Matt there. I don't trust Newhook. Like, I really don't. Boom. Matt Savage. Change in current line. There you go. Who has better face-off? 86? 97. Okay, well, you're getting put in the top line there, Matt. Hope you enjoy it. See what you can do with that. I got to remember not to do best lines now. I'm going to have to do the lines all myself. It's going to take us a bit longer, but hopefully it will do something for us. Penalty kill. Got the cast. We got Wright, Leger, Tim Reed. Okay. Okay, that looks fine to me. All right, so 7-5 after the first month. We put up 15 goals on Russia in 3 games, which is pretty crazy. Happy about that. We also let up a bunch of goals against them as well. But let's take a look and see who's leading our team in points and how things are going for these lines that I made. So Jason Roulier has got 16 points in 12 games. I like to see that. So that line obviously is clicking a bit. Wright has 14, Perry has 12. I put him on the top line for a reason. Kakko with 11, Matt Savage with 8, Lee with 7, Cam with 7, McCarr with 7, Branstrom with 7, Newhook with 6, still not putting up points. Tim Reed with 3, Alex Thompson with 3, Zach Moffat with 2, Sandheim with 2. Phil Leger's got 1 goal in 12 games. It's not great. I have to switch that around, but take a look at the goaltending, see how that's doing for us. games. Carter Hart, 11 games played, 7 wins, 2 losses, 931-209, and Galchenyuk having a bit of a tough time. He's played 2 games, letting over 4 goals, so that's not great. But hopefully that'll change for him. I don't think honestly, I don't think he's ready for the backup role, but sometimes you got to force someone into a role, right? Emil Ardemir, Gill, and Williams. So no one's really dominating. Emil Ardemir, 9 points in 9 games is nothing to shake a stick at, but it's not bad. Oops, I didn't go back to the thing. The switch. There we go. Let's check out the standings, see how things are panning out so far. The World Conference, we got Australia in first, Czech Republic in second, and Japan in third. We are still in the hunt, only 2 points back, so it's really, really close, honestly, in the world right now. Bottom is Switzerland, Italy, and Russia, 6 points altogether. Over in the North American side, Utah dominating, Baltimore right behind them, then Newfoundland in third. And in the bottom of North America is Halifax, Louisville, and BC. BC, the Cup champions last year. I'm sure they'll bounce back. It's 12-13, losing record after the month of November. Injuries to Kako, and Jason Roulier did not help the matters there. Let's see how the team is doing in points. Shane Wright with 24 and 25. Jason Roulier with 18 and 19. Perry kind of fell off once his boy got injured, so didn't have anyone to set him up. Kako, hopefully when he comes back, he'll continue his teared pace. Let's check out the goaltending situation. Carter Hart not having a good year. Almost letting up 3 goals a game. He needs to bounce back for us. Big time. If we want to have any chance of getting anywhere. Let's check out the World Conference. We got Australia, Finland, and Czech Republic at the top. We are still in 8th somehow. Tied in 8th, I guess, with a 3-way tie. Bottom is Russia, Egypt, and Italy. North American Conference, we got Utah, Wisconsin, and Newfoundland. Utah easily head and shoulders above the rest. Halifax, BC, and Hamilton at the bottom. All right, well, Shane Wright got injured with post-concussion syndrome at the end of the month there, so that's not good. It's also leading our team in points. Almost a point per game player. 1 point off. It's going to fall off a bit now, but Jason Roulier, point per game. Matt Savage has 29 points in 40 games. Serge Perry with 29 and 40. Kako with 22 and 26. So Kako's having a hell of a year. What happens when you give him time to play? I think we're going to trade Alex Newhook and a couple other players right now because I'm worried about our season where we're sitting. We're pretty mediocre. I don't think we're going to wait for the trade deadline this time. So Australia, China, and Japan at the top. We have fallen out of 8th place. We are now 2 points behind. And then we have Egypt, Russia, and Spain at the bottom. North American Conference, Utah still dominating, California and Cincinnati. And at the bottom, it is Halifax, Quebec, and BC. BC still there. Kind of surprised by that. But let's go ahead and trade Newhook. Let's find some proper players for this team right now. James Booth would be fantastic, but I'd have to give up a lot to get him. He's got 4 years left. I'm going to try to get James Booth with the Alex Newhook deal here. Look at the goalies. Well, I guess I could give them Klesla. But I don't want to give them Galchenyuk. Try Klesla first, see if that goes through. So Newhook, Teal, and Klesla for James Booth, 4-year deal, $6 million. So rejected, okay. Now I'll throw in some picks. Draft picks. First round 2 years from now. They're rejected. And let's go first round this year. Wow. They really don't want to take that salary. If I dump it down just a couple, to 5 mil off. Let's see. 40% now. Still rejected. The lowest I'll go is 3.5 off. So we'll try 4. There it is. All right. It's a lot to get rid of, but I think it's going to help our team out big time. Assistant coach best rosters. They want to put Jason Williams down at the bottom. We could do that and have 2 really fucking good lines, actually. That definitely made us more of a powerhouse, these top 2 lines. Once what's his face comes back, I think we're going to be all right. So 8 wins, 4 losses in the month of January. So far, I guess it's panning out. We have a 26-26 record right now. 26-25 record, I should say. So we have a winning record. That was all without our leading scorer, too, because well, I guess he's not our leading scorer anymore. Jason Roulier is, but without our main centerman in Shane Wright, who's still out, unfortunately. But James Booth is on the team now. 36 points in 43 games. He's got 21 goals, so at least he brings some goal-scoring prowess to us and gives us 2 really good top lines, quite honestly. So hopefully once Shane Wright comes back, everyone's going to start tearing it up even more. Check out the goalie stats. Carter Hart's still roughly the same. Galchenyuk's brought his goals against average down a bit, so good for him. I said I wanted to check the AHL team because they are absolutely dominating right now. Emil Artemir with 41 points in 46 games. Avery Williams still just putting up decent numbers, nothing too crazy. Let's check out where we are standing in the standings. Western Conference, or World Conference, Japan, Australia, and France. So Japan took over the top spot, surprising. We are in the 8th spot right now. We got 2 points ahead of Switzerland, so we got to keep up on it on this month. Egypt, Spain, and Russia at the bottom. Eastern Conference, North American Conference, Utah, still on top. Newfoundland Whalers, North Dakota Bulldogs. The top 3, and the bottom is Halifax, BC, and Quebec. All right, so just over 500 for that month. Nothing too spectacular. Lots of injuries. This whole year has been injury plagued for us. Look at our roster right now. Jason really is out to the end of March pretty much. So that sucks. But these are our rosters right now. Check out the defensive aspect of it. Yeah, we have 2 guys out on the back end. So swell. I don't know. There's a piece of me that kind of wants to go to Carter Hart and try to find a better goalie because I feel like he's playing pretty lackluster. But that's just me. Let's take a look at the stats here. Jason really had 59 points, 54 games. James Booth has fucking turned it on since getting traded. He was almost taking over the lead in points. Shane Wright with 50 points, 46 games. Kako with 45 and 49. Look at these point totals. We should not be playing such shit hockey right now. I have to believe it's the goaltending. 9-12, yeah. 9-12, 2.72. What the fuck is that, Carter Hart? Stuart Skinner's still in free agency. Gonna go ahead and pick him up real quick. Need that backup spot because we're not going to trade Carter Hart. Decided against it. And I don't trust what's-his-face right now, so I'm going to put Stuart Skinner as our backup. Send him down. Fucking 3-game losing streak to end the season. That's what I like to see. Good old 3-game losing streak to end the season. Fucking brilliant. But we managed to make it into the playoffs. Another round against the Czech Republic Police as well, so this is going to be interesting. Let's take a look at how things finished for us. Who led our team in points? Shane Wright did with 70. He probably would have had over 100 if he wasn't dead all the time. 65 games played, 70 points. 65 games played for Jason Roulier, 68 points. James Booth played 74 games, had 67 points. Cam played 82, he had 60 points. Capo Caca played 62, he had 60 points. Hell of a year for him. Matt Savage, the whole full 82, only got 49 points, but got 30 goals, so you can't be mad about that. Serge Perry in his first full year, missed 10 games, 12 goals, 46 assists, so he sent people up at least. Check out the goalie stats. Carter Hart, 915, 260, so he's got to bump that up. Same with Stuart Skinner. I pick you up and you pull that kind of shit on me, man? Come on now. Let's check out the AHL, since they've been tearing it up still. Scott Bolt, 51 points, 69 games. No one over a point per game average, but good numbers throughout the entire team. Very steady. I want to see how what's-his-face's numbers were in the AHL after I sent them down. Goalie. Galchenyuk played 7 games and still shit. I think he might get traded next year because that's just awful. So let's go ahead and check out the playoff tree. Over on the world side, we got Czech Republic versus Seattle. Jesus, Iceland. Another round between these two baddies. we got France versus Japan. We got Australia versus Germany. We got China versus Finland. Over on the North American side, we got Wisconsin versus North Dakota, Utah versus Baltimore, Alabama versus Cincinnati, and the Whalers versus the Spartans of California. So let's see how this playoff series goes for us. We're going to check our lines to make sure what we're throwing out is what I want to be thrown out. Hit the best lines here. I'm going to take Matt Savage and put him on the second line. So we got Roulier, Wright, and Booth, Kako, Perry, and Savage. So they put Roulier on the top line now. Loading it up, the big guns, it seems. And then we got Reed, Cam, and Lee, Leje, Neckhas, and Doc as our fourth. Thomas, Makar, Theodore, and Brandstrom, Krug, and Enquist. So we are injured right now. I don't know who it is, but somebody is injured. Doesn't even say who it is, unfortunately. I'm trying to remember who we have. Can't remember. Anyways, we got Carter Hart, who needs to play his fucking ass off in this playoff series for us, because we need good goaltending. Let's simulate the first 3 games, and hopefully we win at least 2 of them. That'd be helpful. Hopefully the first one. 3-1 loss. Yay! 1-0 overtime loss. Woohoo! You're so fucking good, guys. And a 2-1 overtime win. Hey. Now this is the one where we lose, right? It's Travis Sanheim is the other guy, so he's back at least. Hopefully that helps out the defensive team a bit. We win this one. Nope, of course not. Another overtime loss. So we're back in familiar territory against Czech Republic, where we're going to lose in a couple games. Because no matter what kind of team I put together, no matter how much firepower, how much good defense, how apparently an amazing goalie, doesn't mean shit in this game. Go fuck yourself. That's what it means. Like, shit, what do I got to do? I gotta, like, take the cap off and just sign everyone that's over a 90? That way I'll win a game? Win a freaking playoff series? I still believe in you, assholes. You have all the talent in the world to come back and beat these idiots. Just gotta perform to what you're able to perform like. That's 2-0. Jason Roulier on Thatcher Demko. Apparently, like I always run. It seems like I always run into either Thatcher Demko or Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and like my goalie just can't outperform their goalie every time. That seems to be the issue. So I need fucking Carter Hart to play the way Carter Hart can play, and keep this a 0-goal game for us, for a guaranteed win. Then we can move into Game 6 and do the same thing, and then Game 7 do the same thing. Please. Thank you. 3-0. Phil Leje scoring probably his first ever goal in the playoffs, I'd imagine. 4-0. Where is this goal scoring before? And freaking, like, that's a perfect game. 4-0. No goals against. 4 goals. Like, fuck. Where's that the first couple games? You guys have scored fucking 5 goals, 5 games, you know? And then now the 4 goals after that, so you have 9. But, like, shit. Keep it up. 2 more games. Zach Moffat's healed, and he's ready to play. Alright, so let's add our lines manually here. Get him in the lineup. Bash. Keep Cam as a second line center this time, see if that changes anything. I was really like dismantled now that I put Cam up there. 3 goals in the first period for Czech Republic. Let's go, boy. Put the puck in the net. Put the puck in the net. Not you, Kerfoot. That's the last person I want to put in the net. I want someone wearing black to put in the net. Come on, Iceland. Just so much fucking firepower on the team. Someone needs to bury it on one of the top lines. Sick one-timer, you know, top shelf. There we go. James Booth. Talking about. Make it a 1-1. Pretty even on shots as well, you know. Doesn't look like anyone's dominating the other team so far. It's like a pretty damn good game. Looks like we're going to be tied going into a third. I've been here before, billions of times already. Like every time we do this, this is what happens. Let's go, boys. I just want all the wins. So that's so much to ask for. Making me all nervous and shit. Not another overtime. God damn it. All right. Let's get into it. All right, boys. Ooh, I got Martin. Oh, we're on the PK to start the overtime. I can't wait to get scored on. Finds Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk doomed us last year with his overtime winner. On a power play, I believe it was as well. Not going to pass it. No, there he goes. There he goes. Timmy Reed with the puck. Why are we throwing Timmy Reed out there? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. The open man. Theodore. Instead of shooting that, decides to pass it. It's a goal! What the fuck? Worst goal in the history of goals, but I'll take it. And that's why Timmy Reed's up there. To score big goals like that. I think that's the first time something dumb like that's happened for us, so I'll take it. Look at that shit goal. What is that? What is that? That is awful. Alright, game 7 against the Czech Republic Police. Who will be the victor? Let's find out. Jason Dickinson scoring the first goal with barely 2 minutes into the game. Never a good sign. That early one to go in. Carter Hart obviously not on his game. James Booth, though, once again scoring a touchdown goal. Then Marcus Lee following up the goal is himself like a minute later. Thank God. 2-1 so far. Looks like we got double and open shots right now, which is nice. Keep on the pressure. Hopefully we get a third goal here before they get the second one. Power play opportunity. Nothing doing there, though, unfortunately. Still got that lead. Carter Hart's got a, he might have let in that first goal early, but if he could keep his head in the game, then it could be an easy victory. Can't let in another one. That's all you got to do, Carter. Just don't let in another goal and we're fine. Hopefully. One more period to play. We could be moving on to the next round for the first time in 2 years. Or we should be. I feel like we should be at least a Western or World Conference Final team. Easily. With what we have on our team right now. We're dominating this game, too. Look at the shot totals. Oh my God. Lucky Thatcher Demko's in nets. Oh my God, of course. Volkov scores on Carter Hart. Why wouldn't he, right? Dominate the team, but yet your goalie lets you down. So let's go into overtime again. We're so close to winning this game 7. 2 minutes. That's all it took. And there, oh my God, it's a huge save. You better. That's a big save by Carter. Kind of redeeming himself. Kind of. Brady Tkachuk. Kerfoot Tkachuk. Big glove save by Carter Hart. Take him out. Oh, yeah, the deke by Connor McDavid. A pointless deke, but a cool deke nonetheless. Kerfoot, Domi, and Lehkonen versus Phil Leger and Timmy Reed. Timmy Reed playing face-off man for some reason. Guy doesn't even play center. Oh, another big save by Carter Hart, and he gets it out. Why would you shoot it into the man? Use that body. Yeah, there you go. Go, Timmy. Go. Go, you monster. Oh, I thought it was a goal. I thought him and Leger were going to score there. Theodore getting the wide open look. The screen disappeared as he shot. Tkachuk still with the puck. Can't get that off that big boy. Shea down low, the point. Shea. Ooh, hits the post. Gerard getting intercepted. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, what a hit. Face-off win. Kako. Ooh. Jesus. Kako getting an opportunity. He was going to dump it off the branch instead. Just kept it in. Oh, Shea Theodore. The rip. Get it. Oh my God. Oh my God, these saves. Someone score, please. Big face-off win. Should have ripped that McCarr. Oh, what a tip. Holy shit. That would have been on net, man. That probably would have been a goal. Carr. Ham. Thompson. McCarr. Kako. To Perry. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. Easy save by Carter Hart. Big time pass. Phil Leger getting the speed burst. Look at him go. Oh, rips it over. He's different. He wasn't on that line before. I think like maybe someone got injured. I don't think Shrub was on this line. I think it was somebody else, but I could be wrong. Take your time. The cast. You don't have to do anything crazy.
Side to side they go, trying to generate something.
Oh, yep. Yep. Second I saw that bump, I was like, he's going to be wide open. Always heartbreak. Always heartbreak in Iceland. No matter how good I make this team, always heartbreak in Game 7 in the first round. It's almost a meme at this point. Ugh. That one hurt. I was expecting big things
and as the tournament moves closer to its conclusion,
to the playoffs.
We hope you'll anticipate the next games as much as we do. This one was fine for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it.
A wide open slot shot. Was that Eric Brandstrom not on his guy? All right, let's take a look at the retired players. Sidney Crosby retired in free agency. That just seems so wrong. 1,798 points in 1,534 games. That's freaking impressive. Patty Kane was 1,639 games, 1,564 points. Ryan O'Reilly just under 1,000 points. Jeff Skinner under 1,000 points. Shane under 1,000. Wayne Simmons, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Drew Doughty of 711 points as a defenseman. It's not too bad. Alexander Pietrangelo, Tyler Johnson, Brock Nelson, Ryan DeZingle, Thomas Tatar, Yanni Gord, Kevin Hayes, Eric Holla, Charlie Coyle, Sammy Vats, Nick Bugstad, Kali Yarncroc, Marcus Granlund, Michael Thurland, Jonas Donskoy, Ryan Strome, Sven Adrigetto, Stefan Nosen, John Gabriel Peugeot, Ben Hutton, Frank Vetrano, Derek Forbot, Jordan Schmaltz. Let's check out the goalies. Carey Price finished his career with a .920 save percentage and 2.43 goals against average. That's pretty damn good. Over 1,000 games played too. That's crazy. Bobrovsky, Anderson, Mrazek, Smith. The World Cup champions are the Newfoundland Whalers. God damn it, Czech Republic went to the finals again and lost in 7. Son of a bitch. That is really annoying. 2 years in a row that I could have been most likely in the finals. But Czech Republic beat us in 7 again. Actually, I think it was 5 or 6 last time. I can't remember. Japan beat France. Australia, after having a great year, lost to Germany. Finland beat China. Japan lost to the Czech Republic in 5 games. Germany beat Finland in 7, and then the Czech Republic beat Germany in 5 games. So, two best teams were definitely against each other in the first round. Over on the North American side, North Dakota beat Wisconsin in 7. Baltimore beats Utah 4-2. Alabama beat Cincinnati 4-2, and Newfoundland swept California. And then Baltimore lost in 7 against North Dakota. Then Newfoundland beats Alabama 4-1, and then Newfoundland beats North Dakota 4-1. So Newfoundland was a pretty damn good team as well. They only lost, only lost 5 games in the entire playoffs. So not too shabby at all. Take a look at the awards ceremony. Newfoundland Whalers winning the cup. I believe it's their first one, if I'm not mistaken. Player awards. We got Ollie Wallstrom winning the Art Ross. Ollie Wall making it Ollie World again. Ollie Wallstrom with the Hart Memorial. Quinn Hughes of the James Norris. Back-to-back years for him. Lady Bing goes to Oliver Wallstrom. Edler winning the Calder. LeCavier winning the Conn Smythe. Sanders with the Vezina. Corso with William N. Jennings. Lindgren with the Bill Masterson. Nico Hischier with the Frank J. Sulky. Holy shit. Someone to throw an Ecker. Ted Lindsay goes to Oliver Wallstrom. And Cole Caulfield winning the Maurice Richard. So Oliver Wallstrom must have had a hell of a year if you won all those awards. Let's take a look at the total points getters for each team. Alabama Stampede with Matthews, Perrin, and Besser, which I still don't understand how they're not breaking 100 points every year, but it's not happening for some reason. Alabama Oil Kings had Hall, Newhook, and Wenberg. Newhook with 44 points. I traded him off for a number. So Pedersen, Abramov, and Middlestat for Baltimore. China had Erbedo, Svechnikov, and Gensel, none of them breaking 60 points each. BC had Rice, Sedina, and DeBrincat, all with 62 points apiece. It's a good first line. California had Kajok, Kachkovic, Pasternak, and Pedersen. Cincinnati had, I don't even know who this guy is, why he's doing so well, but Maximilian Kamara, Jacob Brannon, and Nick Merkley. Czech Republic Police had Connor McDavid, Brady Tkachuk, and Braden Points. Finland Flash had Sergei Medvedov, Eli Tolvanen, and Cody Glass. France Pioneers had Dylan Larkin, Andreas Johansson, and Kailer Yamamoto. Man, they're seeing some tough times over there, with that kind of team. Nathan McKinnon, Eckert, and Licht for Germany. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Mitch Marner, and Marco Rossi. None of them breaking 60 points for Halifax. Trevor Zegras, Alexis Lafreniere, and Corey Rice for Hamilton. Pretty lackluster numbers for them. Houston Outlaws had Jack Hughes, William Nylander, and Tero Teravainen. Jack Hughes with 77 points. Shane Wright, Rulian, and Boof. We all should have had more points if we play more games. Ramo Makinen, Reichel, and Stamkos for Italy. Japan had Mikko Rantanen, Mark Stone, and Yaroslav Likachev. That's a name. Alexander Barkov, Nikolai Golubin, and Chad Kingsley for London. Leave Alliance had Johnny Gaudreau, Dylan Strome, and Kay Rask. Madrid Toros had Nico Hischier, Alexander Holtz, and Kevin Fiala. How did this guy win? He's a -6. Makes a lot of sense. Memphis Destroyers, Nicholas Backstrom, Lucas Raymond, and Raymond Del Salvatore. Very low scoring for most part. Jani Suhonen, Kim Edler, and Francis Tutu. So it seems the team that won is betting on themselves. Quinn Hughes with 70 fucking points as a defenseman. That's crazy. Like, this is a team that's built from the draft. You can tell just by looking at them. It's crazy. North Dakota with Oliver Wahlstrom, 108 points. Dan Patrick Line with 104. Quinton Byfield with 75. Quebec Huskies, Matt Barzell, Cal Backstrom, and Vila Mackey. Russia had Podolskin, Eichel, and Forsberg. Each of those guys still putting up points. Cole Caulfield, Matt Tkachuk, and Colin White for Saskatchewan. Sweden had Sasha Mutala, Alex Galchenyuk, and Landon Curry. Switzerland with Jay O'Brien, Sean Monahan, and Nikolai Ehlers. Cindy Weilings with Sam Reinhart, Cole Perfetti, and Stéphane Laperrière. Torsten Ackerman, Nikita Kucherov, and Sean Couturier for Utah. No wonder they're putting up numbers. And finally, Wisconsin Bucks Clayton Keller with 91 points, Sebastian Aho with 87, and Shorstrom with 64. Let's go ahead and check out the entire league. Oliver Wahlstrom just killing it this year. Cole Caulfield 58 goals, Wahlstrom 52, Jack Hughes at 48, Jay O'Brien 47, and Raphael Goulet 47. Assist-wise, we got 66 for Keller, 63 for Laine, 62 for Byfield, 58 for Aho, and 57 for Nylander. And then points-wise, Wahlstrom with 108, Laine with 104, Clayton Keller with 94, or 91, I should say, Aho with 87, and Jani Suhonen with 84. Go ahead and take a look at the big-time hitters. Merkley, Byfield, Reed, Hamilton, and Bowie. Big-time hitters this league. And we'll check out the goalie stats. Drew Franklin finishing with the most wins, 45. Look at this boy, have himself a year. Best save percentage went to Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with 925. Obviously, he's gonna be a free agent. I might pick him up. Goals against average, just gonna have the worst. Sanders and Corso, I guess, was the best. They played the most. All right, so let's take a look and see how you guys did this season. I got a player edits or player search. I mean. See what kind of numbers you guys put up. So Corey Rice put up 38 goals, 20 points, 58 points, I should say. Adam Rice with 31 goals, 31 assists. It seems like that's what he gets like every year. He's very consistent. Jason Riley had 32 goals, 36 assists. Andrew Savage 24 goals, 13 assists. This is the best I've done in my entire career. Chad Kingsley with 27 goals, 29. I think I got a new contract too. I think I just got paid, $7 million. Farnsworth Bentley, not too shabby of a year for him. Alex Thompson with 7 goals, 29 assists. A bit of a downgrade from last year. Matt had 30 goals, 19 assists, putting up them goals. Dave Savage 21 goals, 8 assists. Good for him. Michael Lozada with 36 goals, still putting up the goals. Doesn't get many assists, but he scores, that's for sure. T-Long, 10 goals, 15 assists. Pretty damn good year for him. Callum actually with 14 goals, 35 assists. Cam at 21 goals, 39 assists. Tom Blake with 17 goals, 20 assists. John Harlequin Olive only played 13 games. Jimmy Reed with 7 goals, 9 assists in 80 games. Zach Moffat with 6 goals, 14 assists. Yanni doesn't look like he played in the WOH this year. No, he did. 70 games, 14 goals, 3 assists, 17 points. Vince with 10 goals, 13 assists. Holy crap, he actually played. He played 67 games this year. Put up some numbers. Joel with 68 games played, 17 goals. That's pretty impressive. Marcus Lee with 7 goals, 14 assists. Gonzalez played his entire career in the AHL. Yeah. Phil Leger, he also played in most part for us. Yeah, 10 goals, 10 assists, 20 points. Not too shabby. And we'll check our goalie stats. Drew Franklin, as we all know, 45 wins in the season. Pretty damn good save percentage and goals against average, too. 4 shutouts. And Doc Campbell with 54 games played, 27 wins. Playing in Quebec now. Interesting. 9-2-1 and 2-3-8. Guess he got traded. So that's going to do it for this edition of the World of Hockey. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one where we go to Game 7 in the first round and get eliminated.